champ, we got backyard workouts or what, man?
Yep, it's quarantine time, you know?
Yeah?
No excuses.
No excuses, get a little workout in?
Gotta drop this weight, get in shape.
You ready for Team Canelo or what?
Yep, trying to get in shape before I get in shape.
I was just looking at a segment of Eddie Ruiz, and he's showing his speed, and he had a fast right hand, quick, sharp, good upper body movement, you know, nothing new really. From what I see, this is 13 hours ago, and you can tell with him, I tell you guys, I keep explaining to you guys about Eddie Ruiz. He looks a lot better than December 8th, but you can tell a lot of his weight is still there. As you could hear him say, you know, hey, I got to drop this weight. So I think that's one of his main objectives, is to drop the weight before going into a training, a new training camp with Eddie and Chepo Reynoso. He looks good. He does look good, but now I've seen, you know, how he's built. He's built like a Ninja Turtle. Most of his weight is in his upper body. Okay, not saying he has chicken legs or nothing, but he carries a lot of weight up there. So a lot of weight he will be losing is a part of his frame, the way he's built. But he did look quick. From what, you know, this is only a minute and 20 seconds, people. So, you know, he showed us on the mitts, you know, a couple 1-2s. You know what I mean? He did a jab right, a jab upstairs, a jab to the body, and a right upstairs. You know, veteran combos, and he looked good. He looked fast. He looked quick, sharp. He looked more like a more polished John Ruiz, the quiet man. You know, John Ruiz was all over the place. You know, you know what I mean? Like his classic fights with Evander Holyfield, you know, and he was a very good fighter himself. But Andy looks more of a more controlled version of him, actually. You know, needless to say, his last name is Ruiz. No relation, I'm sure, but you know, the rest of this video wasn't him on the pads at all. So you really didn't see a lot of the lightning fast right hand. You know, sure, it was quick with a pop, but I mean, anybody that's ages from age 20 to age 60 could throw a good combination like that. You know, I would like to see more of it, honestly, but it's more of the same. Him trying to lose weight, him trying to drop weight. If you hear him chanting, man, I got to drop this weight. I got to lose this weight. I'm ready for Team Canelo. I got to get in shape before getting in shape. Okay, so I look at Eddie Ruiz, and hopefully he'll be able to achieve his objectives before going with Team Canelo, and because I think that has a lot to do with his mental state. Okay, because he has a lot to prove to himself. He has a lot to prove to Eddie Reynoso, and he has a lot to prove wrong of the other trainers that already made their synopsis of him. Okay, they have observed him of being slothful, talented, lazy, but with really no ambition. Okay, the most we ever seen of Eddie Ruiz was in 2019, mid 2019. Okay, so he has a lot to prove to a lot of people. Okay, so I think he's trying and he's training and he's trying to drop weight because he knows he needs to be in certain type of shape. But I mean, it's expected. I mean, you're with a trainer of one of the best fighters in the world, Canelo Alvarez, right? You're with Canelo. And you know you can't go in there and show the same song and dance that you've shown Abel Sanchez, Freddie Roach, or Manny Robles. Okay? He knows he can't do that, because the moment he starts showing that, people will start to know. Then it will be revealed to yet another trainer that Eddie Ruiz is this guy that everybody said he is. or said he was. Okay, so I think Andy's objective is to, hey, let me show my lightning power. And not only these videos are for the public, it's also for the trainer to show his trainer, his future trainer, Eddie Reynoso and Chepo, that, hey, I am working hard. Hey, I am motivating myself, and I am using this quarantine time to make a difference to my body, to transform my body. Okay, so I think that's it. And honestly, I think most importantly, if he hasn't been doing that, he needs to start immediately. Start working on his diet, because that's 50 to 70% of it, people. Especially a person that had history of being obese. Okay, but again, I will leave the link below. Let you guys check out this little short segment. It looks good for what you could see. You guys tell me what you think about this video and Andy Ruiz. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.